I'd like to introduce you to American History PBL. My name is Dr. Lisa Manson, and I will be your student's teacher this year. Just some information briefly about myself. I do have my doctorate, and I feel like I'm somewhat of an expert in history. I've been teaching American and world history since I started my long career at Lindbergh, and I am very passionate about it. So thank you so much for allowing your child to sign up for this class. This is something that they self-selected to do, project-based learning. So what we'll do is we study like in chronological order from about 1500 to the present. We focus on certain themes that they can choose from, like economic history, promise of equality, foreign policy. And when we do a project, we really try to trace it to like the present day, making as many connections as possible throughout history. We will do a lot of projects. We also assess with standards-based grading. And students are given historical context and daily short content lessons to help. It's not just you're going to work on a project for a month or anything like that. So they have a lot of guidance and structure with that. So for each unit, they're given a problem and they have to come up with like a solution, a way, something that needs to be solved. And so everything that we do from the very beginning of the unit will help prepare them for that. And they're going to explore something that they're interested in, a topic of interest. There's so many different fields and things that they can go into. They're given class time to complete the projects. They're going to practice presentation. There's a lot of checkpoints and feedback. So it's not just, I do a project, I'm done. You're going to constantly revisit that. And then we're going to have what we call our D-Day, and they're going to present it to their peers and or a larger authentic audience. And then they will do an evaluation of the project and just like a mini unit assessment. So, we're not doing, reading quizzes. We're not doing a lot of assessment. The assessment is more making sure they understand the basic content, and then also they can demonstrate the skills of a PBL class. So a couple of some examples of some things that we're going to be doing. We do an extensive family history. We'll interview veterans. We actually create a museum here, so they'll work on museum curation, figuring out exactly what to put on their museum board. We'll do like design challenges in class, and really students have a lot of freedom to kind of choose their own path and to choose something that they're interested in and how they want to present. So there will be a presentation, like I said, component, and towards the end of the year, fourth quarter, they're going to get to read a book and present that of their choice, dealing with history or historical fiction. So hopefully they're going to get a lot of skills from this class, being able to give meaningful feedback and to actually receive that. That's a tough thing for most adults to get, and especially for students, to be able to take that feedback, not take it personal, and make some changes. Kind of choose their own path, so they need to be passionate and about what they're interested in, and really to learn how to have a growth mindset. And hopefully we're going to work on those presentation skills and really that confidence. So just a couple of course policies that you should be aware of. Late work is accepted until we have like our project day. So our project presentation day is followed immediately by an evaluation and a short assessment, which to prove that they've learned from other students. I will accept it, but after when it's due, it will be, and I've graded everybody else's. I give them a 0. It'll say missing. Then they submit it when I've graded everything else in that unit. Then I will grade theirs, and they can get that 0 right back up to whatever they earn. I do encourage retakes and redos really on anything that they want. They just have to demonstrate, hey, for whatever reason I got a 10 out of 20 on this. I've done some new learning and now I understand it and I want to take it again. The only thing that we're a little bit more strict with is the project presentation days, and this is more for like unexcused absences, students saying, oh, I'm not ready. We have a lot of checkpoints, so I really do everything I can to try to eliminate somebody showing up for our project presentation day saying I have no project. But those, because we have a lot of prep work, I will deduct at least 20 points or 20 percentage points from their project unless they can then kind of recreate an authentic audience to present that. So we kind of look at our project presentation days really as kind of like a D-Day kind of thing. I will try to get them to do as many of the social studies skills put out by the district. And if you need anything at all, if you ever want to come in and watch, and really judge, evaluate some of the presentations, there's going to be opportunities for you to do that. If you have any contact with curators, historians, anybody that works at, in the field of history, I would love to hear from you to see if we can get some more contacts in the community. Feel free to email me or call me with any question, concern, anything. I am here to help. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to such a great year with your students.